Welcome back to the newly formed Aleforge video series, a impromptu discussion podcast about all things metal and other stuff. So Mark's back, and we are going to compare our notes to the Power Trip Fest that we talked about a couple of nights ago. That is pretty much nothing like we thought. So, so we are going to discuss what we know now and offer our opinions on it. So I don't think we got any of the bands correct that I'm seeing on the list here. The only other band that was added was Tool after we got done recording, and Guns N' Roses the next day. I'm not really sure why Tool was on this festival, since they're not 80s or 70s or 80s bands per se. But I guess I guess the promoters know better. So, what's your thoughts on it, Mark?
Well, it's interesting. Like, I think it's going to be one of those things where, they said 70s and 80s. Like, obviously 70s for Ozzy because of the Black Sabbath deal.
Right.
Because really every other, and I mean, Maiden, just was kind of into, they were in the 70s when they formed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? So was the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So why aren't they on here? Which, if this is a festival, you would think that they would probably be on there too. But, is it a festival? It's just called Power Trip. Nope.
I'm looking at the website right now.
I mean, like Louder Than Life in Louisville, it's not called a festival either. But I mean, it doesn't. But I think all of those shows have like a tagline, like 4 days of peace, love, and drugs and music and stuff. And
I'm actually looking on here. It says Power Trip Music Festival tour dates. There's only 3 at the same place, so it's not really a tour.
Right.
Let's see if let's see if I can find one besides the secondary ticket market websites here.
So, yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes.
But yeah, but they didn't announce any other bands other than Guns N' Roses and Tool.
Yeah.
Since then. So is it actually going to be an all-day deal thing? You think would it be in 3 days in a row that they would? But maybe this is the whole thing of just getting people to. I mean, I don't know. The way this looks there's a general admission section, right? But there's seats.
Yes, for the super rich, lazy metalheads. And this is geared towards, apparently.
But like the way this is, man, like the way this looks is like the seating chart. You've got all of the seats and everything, and it kind of sucks because like sections like, like 107, 105, 107, 109, 111, and 108, 106 to 108, 110, and 112. By the way this staging looks, and even on some of like the grandstand seating, they're gonna have majorly obstructed view of the stage, because it looks like they've got it set up is like video screens are going to be in there, because this is already a standalone venue. Apparently, this isn't something where they're just throwing a fucking stage that Metallica has in a field.
No, this venue is for like Coachella, and the other one, Old Cello, which was like the Stones and Paul McCartney one night, and Elton John and somebody else another night.
So, okay.
It's a dedicated venue owned by this promoter, apparently.
About that, I did the research. This is not the first Power Trip.
It's not.
No, this is the second Power Trip, because the first one was the one that you were just mentioning, is Old Cella, where it was like all of the older people in there, and it was McCartney, the Stones, the Who, and it was back in 2016. So technically, this is still kind of Old Cella, because all these people are in their 60s and 70s.
Right.
Or almost 60s and 70s, because I think Metallica and Tool are probably the youngest ones, and Gunners are probably the youngest ones in the crowd there.
Right. Oh, so we got a little bit to unpack here. Let's start with the lineups first. So what do you think about the pairings each night?
It's the only one that really makes me go like, what, is the Friday night with Guns N' Roses and Iron Maiden, which, especially if there's been, some crazy animosity between those two bands in the past. I know Axl used to throw a bunch of shade on Iron Maiden and shit. Is that right?
Let me look it up. So let me think here. So back in 1988, the quote was, have we got anything in common with Iron Maiden? I hope not. That's a quote from Axl. And that is how he's talked. Have we got anything? It wasn't me just abbreviating. That was his actual quote. So please don't come after me, grammar Nazis. I know it's incorrect. But apparently he talked shit about Maiden. I'm trying to see if there was any retaliation from Bruce. But
but aside from that, I mean, I think obviously we could tell that he's grown up because Slash is playing with him again. Right. And I mean, or it could just be that nobody else would play with Slash, and here, looks like you got to go back to Axl. and I'm just being facetious in saying that, because let's face it, Slash could make more money probably with Miles Kennedy than he could with Axl.
Right.
But yeah, Friday was the only weird thing. Like the AC/DC and Ozzy thing, I could totally get behind. But it's like, are they putting them in like headliners to the left columns? I would think so, because I wouldn't think that Tool would be opening or Tool would be closing for after Metallica.
It usually goes left to right. Closer to opener most of the time.
Right. That's what I thought too. But then I saw like Ozzy over AC/DC, and I'm just like, really? Like, I mean, that just seems kind of out of place.
Right. It seems to me that if I was in charge of these pairings, if we had our,
let's just say
all the bands were. Go ahead.
I think you would have switched Tool and Guns N' Roses.
Yes, I would have put Iron Maiden first, and then Tool on Friday, and then moved Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, and then Guns N' Roses to Saturday.
Yeah, because AC/DC, I think, needs to play with Guns N' Roses. You know what? This makes perfect sense now. This makes absolute perfect sense on the way the lineup is done, and Gunner's being on a different day than AC/DC. Because Axl has always been that guy who has been the diva about his voice. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
But like, I bet you the reason they're on different days is because if for some reason something goes wrong with Brian Johnson, Axl can come in and pick up the slack. And he's not singing double duty on the same day.
I don't think, if Brian Johnson was a question mark, I don't think they'd be on it, to be honest with you. Like, there's always all these rumors about AC/DC, but they never come true. It's like,
my favorite rumor,
and then they're just always like wrong.
My favorite rumor about AC/DC?
What's that?
Is that they completely scrapped every single song that was on the original Back in Black when Brian came in and auditioned for them.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but Angus has said that's not true. So
yeah, Angus said that he came in and wrote his own lyrics and sang them over the songs that they had already had ready to go.
Right.
Yep. Because the only thing that they were waiting on was Bond's vocal at that point. And let's face it, they were recording that on 2-inch tape with Mutt Lang. They weren't throwing it away. No, the record company wasn't going to let them throw that shit away.
Let's go over the prices real quick. So like I said, Metallica needs to change the name of the song "Disposable Heroes" to "Disposable Income." Change the lyrics to "You will pay what I say."
You fight fire with dollars.
Yeah, fire with dollars. So this is funny. This is a starting at $5.99 plus fees. This is the only one that says payment plan available. So this is for this is what they consider the poor folk that will go have to put it on their high interest credit card. So let's see what the fees are here if it says. Fees. Okay. This is awesome. 3-day general admission,
Register.
$5.99. Convenience fee, $50.
Fuck that.
Dude, this shit's insane. Dude, that's the cheapest convenience fee too. Like if you want to go down to the let's just say 3-day in the pit, which is a $15.99, the convenience fee is $150, dude. And you can only buy 8 down to the Chrome VIP package, whatever the hell that is. Then you can only buy 4.
And then only 1.
Yeah. So this must be different band VIP packages because there's one Chrome, Lightning, Amplified, Max, Ultimate VIP, and Pit VIP. And the most expensive ticket on here is looks like $2,000. No, I take that back. $3,000 for the Pit VIP package with a $449.85 convenience fee. The convenience of buying the most expensive ticket. Dude, this shit's insane, man. This festival is for people who just have a lot of money. This is not for the average metal fan in mind. This is very classist and elitist kind of stuff right here.
See, that's just insane. Like I could never do this. Yeah. You know, I know. And then you've got like, look at the, look at this too. Like Lake El Dorado 4-person tent, $1,600
for a tent.
Yeah, and then you got lodging tax on top of it, and then you've got a $50 convenience fee, and it's $1,856.87. Even the prints for the poster, it's a print.
I'm looking at it right now. $125.
So yeah, ding ding ding,
though.
winner.
Food shipping.
Yeah. He'll eat the shipping on it because everybody, and it's only limited to 1,000.
I see that. Yep.
So
yeah, fucking nuts, dude.
So all right, ding ding ding, winner. I said a weekend pass would be $5.99. And
you did.
Looky here for the proof.
Yep, $5.99.
WP $5.99.
No such thing as single day. No such thing as single day though.
Not well. The way I read that earlier, it said single days would not be offered until after tickets go on sale.
Okay.
And yeah.
So we still have a little bit of bragging rights to go, I guess. But yeah, dude, just looking at this stuff, man. Like, okay, general festival info. All ages welcome. Kids 2 and under are free. Wow, how convenient to hold a baby for the whole festival. It's like, here, you can hold them. It's free. Rain or shine. Patron subject to search. Blah 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 blah. Lineup subject to change without notice. Merch, food, beverage vendors accept credit, debit, mobile pay only, so no cash. On-site camping 18 and up unless accompanied by parent. Day parking is free. Well, that's very nice of them.
Wait a minute. That's not true.
It says it on right here on the info.
Car parking for the weekend. It's on the fees on the pass type. On the pass type, car parking for the weekend is actually, where is it at?
That's probably like parking up close to the doors, like they do at a lot of venues. Buy your spot in advance.
preferred parking
Yeah.
is $199 and a $10 fee for the weekend.
So yeah, this is just general festival info. This is like just people who like aren't buying the parking package to.
And if you get the shuttle, and if you get the public, if you don't park there,
yeah,
and you get the shuttle pass for the weekend to take you where you need to go, it's $120.
Wow.
And honestly, it doesn't look like that big of a place. It looks like there's a hotel attached to it based on like the seating charts.
If it's where the Coachella and shit is, it's all set up for like rich people not to be inconvenienced. Like they'll have porta-johns and stuff out in like the general admission and stuff like that out that way. But like anyone who buys like these higher end packages will probably have like indoor plumbing. They probably have their own like bathhouse or outhouse there. So yeah, right here. Okay, so general and preferred parking opens Fridays at noon. Venue opens Friday through Sunday at 3. So the preferred parking is what you were talking about with that costs $200.
So I just noticed something. I'm going through the page here, and you don't. If you say you, how old is your youngest? Is your youngest 2?
No, 1. 13.
Okay. Months. So if you just got a 3-day pass, you could not take your child.
Because it says under 2.
No. Like if you go under the general admission ticket types and you start expanding the show mores.
Yeah.
3-day general admission and 3-day general admission plus shuttle, it only says limit 8 tickets valid for all 3 days. Now, when you get to reserved floor seating, then the kids 2 and under may accompany a parent.
Oh no, it says right here general admission only on the general festival info.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's GA only. So you don't want those screaming kids to interrupt people with a lot of money. That would be rude. You got to stand and hold those kids. You can't be sitting. That's a bullshit. I'm trying to see if there's anything else like pertinent to this discussion, but it all looks like the same old stuff. Yeah, it looks like the same old stuff.
So here we go. Yeah. Okay, I've lost it. The perks, right?
Yep.
So under the 3-day pit package, the VIP package, package includes 1 awesome ticket up close and personal in the pit.
Just 1 awesome ticket? Awesome ticket?
Awesome ticket. 1 awesome ticket up close and personal. Watch the show from the most upfront section in the entire house. Enjoy access to the north and south lounges located behind each grandstand. No view of the stage from the lounges. We want you out there. Ticket also includes access to general admission areas. How kind of you.
Yes.
Kids 2 and under may accompany a parent. Passion, pleasure, power. Ultra exclusive limited edition set of Power Trip posters. So that means that they're going to release like fucking posters for every band in every band's like thing, and you're going to get the set of them.
You only get 6, so.
Yeah. Based on original Power Trip artwork and designed exclusively for VIPs. Each special set is hand numbered and printed on fine art paper.
Yes.
The Power Trip pack, custom power pack created exclusively for package purchasers. God damn, that's it. That's insane. The Power Trip Power Pack, custom power pack created exclusively for package purchasers.
Say that 3 times fast.
No shit. This purchasers. I've turned into fucking Donald Duck, man. Contains killer collection of Power Trip themed VIP merchandise. Each power pack includes a commemorative Power Trip VIP laminate because we want you to feel like the office rock star.
Yes.
Have you seen that commercial?
Yes.
It's great.
What was Paul Stanley and Ozzy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bunch of different musicians.
I can't remember the other. I know Gary. Is it Gary Clark Jr., the blues guy, also?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it does, the asterisk says, the pit is general admission section and is reserved, non-reserved standing room only.
Right.
Because in case you've never been to a fucking concert in your life, and this is your first one, I bet it's the fucking, is this going to go up tonight?
Tonight, tomorrow, I don't know.
Okay, so this is a tag to the Metal Forge on Friday. Whenever it goes. So I guess our reptilian overlords finally have said, we want to see that Metallica band. And fucking, so they had to fucking do it, right?
Right.
We're all children of the reptile. See?
So get this. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It was my turn to make fun of shit now. So I was looking at the payment plan info for just the poor folk, the general admission ticket holders. So get this. This is a 50-50 payment plan. Even though they're showing until October, you have to put 50% down, time of purchase, and remaining balance by May 1st. So basically, we got a month. You can only do it through April 15th. Start the payment plan.
You know why that?
This is where the good shit is. See, not available on reserved seats, pit tickets, or hotel packages. Payment plans are for general admission orders over $100 while supplies last. You can't even buy anything under $600, so I don't know what that means. But it's only a $5 fee per installment for the payment plan. So it costs you $10 to have the payment plan.
They're just gonna take that knife and just
this is pretty redundant. You may pay in full if you do not want to use the payment plan. No refunds, cancellations, or exchanges. And defaulting on your payment plan will result in order cancellation and $100 default fee.
Damn.
Yeah. If your payment's declined, you have 10-day grace period to straighten your shit out, basically. If you don't pay by the 10th day after initial charge, your order will be canceled at any time. It's $100 default fee again, no exceptions. Your order will not ship unless it has been paid in full.
And it won't ship until like 10 days before the event, too.
Yeah, this is really good, too. I like this a lot. $15 to get your wristband for domestic or international shipping or international will call. So if you're flying from somewhere overseas and will call, it's going to cost $15 to get your wristband, even though why? I have no idea. All wristbands shipped by UPS MI. I don't know. I'm not sure what MI means. No signature required. Let's see. That's about it. Everything else is kind of same old. But yeah, I mean, they're really sticking it to everyone going to this damn fest. I'll tell you what, man. It'd be funny if no one bought a ticket and they just fucking went belly up with all this bullshit. In a dream world, that would really happen. Everyone's just like, no, fuck you, and they would just cut all this stupid fees out. But it's not gonna happen.
Right. I'm looking through the frequently asked questions, and
there's some dumb ones.
There's
some stupid ones on there.
And I'm looking at the what can I bring section. Yet the yes/no list allowed in the venue. Power Trip reserves the right in its sole discretion to amend the list acceptable for prohibited items at any time.
Right.
Yes, backpacks medium, 18 by 13 by 8.5. That's more like a purse. Yes to band-aids because we know you're going to get hurt and we can't get your blood on us. Yes. Binoculars, yes. Breast pumps, yes. Manual battery operated or powered devices can come in. So they will supply you with a plug-in for your breast pump, Jason. Yes to cameras, no pro digital disposable Polaroid or film and film.
They're worried about Polaroid pictures that you can bring your phone.
No, you can bring it. It says yes to cameras.
Oh, I see. Just no DSLR cameras, right?
And yes, Well, it says non-pro digital, disposable, Polaroid, and film. So I guess you can only bring a digital camera, is what it's saying.
Gotcha.
Yes to chapstick and lip balm.
Wow.
Yes to dancing shoes. Yes to earplugs and eye drops and face masks, fanny packs, hip bags, GoPros. Interesting. Gum in sealed packs, hand sanitizer, hats, hydration packs. They have to be empty because you have to fill it with the water from there.
Yes.
Inhalers, lighters, low back chairs and GA areas, makeup, mobile phone chargers, parasols, plastic water bottles, empty and reusable. Prescription medication. Name on medication must correlate with person's driver's license for appropriate identification. Purses and handbags. Service animals, stored breast milk or formula, strollers for baby and toddlers only. It does say that. Sunblock, non-aerosol, sunglasses, towels of a small, medium size, and water misters.
Like a damn good time, man.
No shit. But the not allowed is really fucked up. No advanced first aid kits, including but not limited to hemostatic gauze or powder, tourniquets, compression bandages. I get why they say that, but it's like it's fucking first aid kit. I guess because you could store shit in there if it made shit. It's like James Bond. It's made to look that way.
Right.
No aerosol products cans. No air horns, animals, audio recording devices. Yeah, but you said yes to a camera.
Yeah.
Bicycle, skates, scooter, skateboards, blankets, body armor, chain or chain wallets, coolers, detachable lens cameras, discriminative or appropriative items, divisive symbols or appropriative imagery, drones, remote control aircraft, toy cars, fireworks, explosive road flares, flags, flyers.
Everything, haven't they?
Yeah. Flyers, samples, giveaways for promotional items, no glass bottles or containers, glow sticks, light sticks, or LED gloves. No hammocks, no hula hoops, no hoverboards or segways, illegal drugs or drug paraphernalia, no instruments, no IV bags. Sorry, pal, if you're on your fucking goddamn drip, you can't come. IV bags, kites, sky lanterns, no laser pointers, markers and paint pens, massagers. No vibrators, ladies. Sorry, this ain't metal enough for you. Metal water bottles or containers, no outside food or beverage. Non-personnel protective equipment. Example, costume. Selfie sticks, tripods, or narcissists. Wow, narcissists can't come? Well, I'm out of the fucking.
What the hell? Why? So Axel can't perform because
Axel can't come. Fuck! Yeah. I just did that in Northern Indiana. Axel can't come, and James can't come. James used to be a pretty big narcissist. No smelling salts. Asterisk. Stuffed animals, tents, or sleeping bags. No tourniquets. Asterisk. Toy guns, water guns, slingshots. No totems, no umbrellas. So if it rains in the fucking desert, you're fucked. No cameras. Interesting. Oh, sorry. No video cameras. Just kind of overlook that. No
just wagon, which is better than most video cameras. So yeah.
No wagons. No walkie-talkies. No weapons. Guns, knives, ammo, pepper spray, mace, etc., including off-duty law enforcement or concealed carry permits. As the asterisk says, in the event of a medical emergency, please go to a medical tent to find an event staff member with a radio. Why wouldn't a fucking nurse be in the medical tent?
Let me interrupt you on this one. Look at this. I found this question. This is how you know this is for rich people and geared toward rich people in mind. What if I want to have my RV delivered? That was a question. You know, have your RV delivered. Oh God. Yep. This is
What?
definitely not made for the common footman or woman or metalhead or insert anything else in mind. Yeah. This is definitely for the elitist. So we should see the metal. We should see if Flamekeeper can sponsor this.
Yes. Camping facts. May I use a heater? The use of any type of heating appliance is not permitted in the camping areas. I
Yeah.
just wonder what if I want to have my RV delivered? Are the showers private? No.
Oh, just a second here. So, you got any more frequently asked questions that seem ridiculous that you want to know about on this fest, or have we pretty much covered it all?
It's just like so weird and it's so contrived. Like,
It's very
you know,
hand holding to me.
yeah, it's like, are the showers private? Separate male, female, and all gender private showers are
Right.
will be available. ADA accessible shower trailers will also be available. So, okay, this is like a deep dive here. This so no more frequently asked questions, but this stems my final thought on
Yeah.
the whole festival thing.
Let's hear it.
So, doing these two shows this week has made me remember why I don't like festival shows.
Yeah. It's a
And
lot of hand holding.
it's like, am I doing something wrong? Am I not? Am I? And then it's like it's the whole party aspect of it. And I went to a 4-day event in 2008. And that is what ruined me on 4-day event things.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a concert, it was Talladega. So it was at the end of April. And you're in Alabama. It's not entirely warm, it's not entirely cold, but it's in that mid range where it's going to get into like the 30s at night type shit. And it was cool. I slept in the van and all that stuff, but like it was just so much and just like so exhausting to go because you don't get good sleep because when a bunch of drunk people are out partying at a racetrack for 4 days, they're drinking all night. There's music going all night long, and this is no different. This is absolutely no different. Everybody's going to go back to the camp area. They're all going to be partying still, and they're just all going to pass out one by one by one. It's just how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I could pay prices like $3,000 or actually like $3,600 or whatever with the fees of how much that that extreme pass thing is, and be and do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I could get through that mentally to do that. So that's why I do the single days and barely any festival shows. Or if it is a festival show that, it is just a single day for it.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. Like I really can't put into words other than this is not made for me. They don't have my fandom in mind. This is just a big money grab with bands that they know they can get money for. Like AC/DC not playing a show since like 2000, I want to say 16 or 17. Their first show back, and it probably will be their first show. That's a big deal, man. They can get people to come out for that. Not me because I've already seen them, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Well,
It's just beyond me that people pay these prices.
there was a demographic shift here a while back, and it was in probably 2017 when I noticed it. prior to prior to 2017, every concert that I went to, you know, whoever it was it Black Sabbath, was it Iron Maiden, was it whoever, right, was all right around $100 to go. And then I went to the like the third North or the second North American leg of the Hardwired tour,
right?
Where Metallica were playing ball fields, like I saw them at Busch Stadium in St. Louis, and it was $150 all around the board for every single ticket. And then it was $150 again when I saw them in 2019. And then COVID happened, and then they were doing like the Louder Than Life stuff, and then it was like $399 for the weekend pass, and it was like $199 for a day.
Right.
So it's just like, holy fuck, you know. That's
wasn't
where
it $100 for the drive-through show they did? Wasn't it like $100 per car, up to like 6 people?
Yeah.
I swear. Yeah.
No, 4 people.
4 people. Yeah. I was like,
yeah, it was 4 people. It was like $79 per car, but you all got a copy of. I don't know if it was that show or if they were throwing in free copies of S&M 2. It was during the same time they were promoting S&M 2.
Gotcha.
Because it was the previous December and in 2019. And so they never really got to promote it. But yeah, so they were doing that. And yeah, that's insane.
Yep, I agree.
And the drive-through show wasn't even live.
Oh, no, it's pre-recorded.
It was recorded 2 to 3 weeks before it actually aired, so they could go in and sound sweeten and edit and overdub and remix and remaster and
right.
You know,
I was just going over these general admission perks one more time, make sure we didn't miss nothing. I like this one. 3-day general admission plus shuttle, $6.99 plus fees, bundle and save $10! Exclamation point.
Woo!
Can't buy. I bet you can't buy a beer for $10 there.
You know what? Every time I go to highlight a place on the menu up top,
yeah,
I always go to info and it drops down. It says "getting here," and I say, "Will be an act of fucking God." And I'll go ahead and tell everybody this too that watches this is that whole register now thing.
yeah.
Don't do it unless you want to buy tickets, because you will get, and even after you buy tickets this first time, you will get bombarded by emails from those companies, because DWP, Front Gate Tickets, they do it all the time.
Oh wow! I didn't even know. I didn't even realize that these camping packages didn't include the event admission. Jesus.
No,
I've never camped, so I don't know. It's God, man, I swear, man, people know how to take other people's money. I need to figure it out. Yeah, like what is a safari yurt? What is a yurt?
Oh my God!
Like a tent of some kind.
Hang on. Listen to this.
Okay.
This is absolutely fucking appalling. Go to when you're into the camping deal.
Yeah.
Go to the hotel packages.
Okay.
The very first featured hotel is La Quinta Resort and Club, right?
Yeah, let me try to find it real quick.
It is a La Quinta. It is 5.2 miles away from the festival.
All right. Okay, I see it.
1 king or 2 queens with 2 guests pit tickets, 3 nights starting price $5,649.
Yeah, but it's set on 45 lush acres of vibrantly colored gardens. I mean, come on.
Also, fucking 5 miles away. You can't even walk there, and that's like the base. Well, I mean, that's not the cheapest, but it's like.
Again,
That's
this,
like appalling, dude. It's
yeah,
like
this is not made for you and me. This is made for people who go to Coachella.
yeah.
Plain and simple.
And this is the exact like the Renaissance is between $6,000 and $8,000. Oh, $9,000.
Bargain.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, man.
And it's fucking 9 miles from the festival. But look at you.
I just want everyone to know watching that Steel and Stone Fest hotel packages is the rundown motel down the street for about $79 a night.
Hey, dude.
Up to however many people you can fit in there.
I will do it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I am not a stranger to that shit.
There's actually none really close by. So you gotta go west side of the county or downtown. I would probably recommend west side of the county.
Right.
No parking fees. But yeah, so like I said, we were way off. The only thing we got right is Maiden playing on Friday. Other than that, we pretty much struck out on everything. Except for the minimum ticket price, which was my maximum ticket price. So
yeah. And my weekend pass was $5.99. So
it was, yep. For the
and
for the poor people out there.
Well, which is funny because technically we're both wrong on that. Because I think you said that there was going to be at least $100 in fees, and that would have given you $5.99 with fees.
Yeah.
And it would have given me $6.99 with fees, and we both would have been wrong there too, because the fees were only $50.
I predict that Guns N' Roses will have the least amount of people out of the 6 bands, because I think a lot of people are going to go see Maiden and then fucking leave.
You think so?
I don't think Maiden and GNR are a good fit as far as retaining crowd. Yes. I would also say the other way around if Maiden was playing after GNR. I think those two bands are kind of like oil and water a little bit. I do
too.
Yeah.
Metallica should be playing on the Saturday.
Well, you were wrong on that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were way off on a lot of shit.
Anyway.
Do you think AC/DC will announce more shows, or do you think this is just a one-off?
I think this might kick off something for them.
Okay.
Yeah. And whether it start in January or whatever.
Right.
Or, right after the holidays, it might be something.
Okay.
And Akadaka needs to go back out.
Yeah. I didn't take my steps on to see him. At least what's left of them. So.
Well, I actually got to see them on the Stiff Upper Lip tour back in 2001.
Oh yeah, me too. I showed you the poster over there.
Yep. And I love that because it starts out with the big bronze statue of Angus. It's like the blow up or whatever, and they love their inflatables too.
Yes.
I want to know. That's what I want to know. Huh?
We all love the inflatables. The Rosie one is iconic.
Oh God, yeah! Because when the song gets going, she starts moving.
Yeah, it's good.
I love that song. I want Overload to cover it.
Yeah, it'd be a good one,
dude. We should do that.
Cover a whole lot of Rosie.
Yeah,
I could try. Phil Rudd's tough, man. Phil Rudd's a tough one to copy.
Because
he's very easy, but he's very himself. Like he has his own way of playing, and it's never he's as straightforward as it sounds.
Yeah. It's never as straightforward as it sounds with him. No. And any drummer they've ever had has been that way.
Yeah.
So but yeah, it's weird to sit there and it's like, oh, it's the same fucking thing the whole time. Actually, it isn't, but it feels like it is.
Right. All right, Mark, we'll wrap it up. Keep this one a little bit short, but I just want to say, if anybody watching this goes to this fest, please let us know, and we will have you on after it's over, and we'll talk
Yes,
all about it. Because I'd be curious to see how what's the word?
dude. Maybe Flamekeeper can
Not how good
sponsor
it was, but
me
like
to go.
how it went. Like, I just want to know, like, do they have stage side by side with each band set up for the night, so there's no waiting? Is the damn part to seize gate system going on to where you're kind of stuck on one side or the other and you can't really move, stuff like that. So
I bet there will only be like 10 bands announced for each day, so changeovers won't go crazy. It'll start at like 2 in the afternoon, and everybody will get like 40 minutes until you get to like the end two bands who will have an hour set or an hour 15 or whatever.
are you still going with they're going to announce more bands for the day? Because
Yeah,
I seriously think they're just doing 2 a day.
I think they
The
will.
poster
I
the
think they'll.
poster's done, like the one for sale.
Yeah, at least that one is. But that's just the headliners. There's got to be opening bands too.
Okay, we'll see. We shall see. Well, I was also wrong on one thing. Tickets don't go on sale tomorrow.
No,
As
they're
we're
going
recording
a
this, they go on
week.
sale next week. So get that credit card paid
I
now.
did get that right.
Yeah, get that
I
credit card
said
paid
it
now
would
so you
be
get that
next
2
week,
easy payment plan. Going.
which basically means you're going to pay for it on April the 6th
Yep.
one time and May the 6th the next.
Yes, and don't forget, it's only $10 to put it on the payment plan. I mean, it seems very reasonable.
I think the front gate tickets, I think front gate charges $15 per payment.
Really,
Yeah, so they dick another 45 out of you.
it's like the computer's doing all the work. What the fuck are they charging you for? That's like when you deposit a check on a Saturday in like an ATM, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta wait till Monday because we're off for the weekend." It's like, well, why does the computer need the weekend off? Who fucking cares?
We'll see. Um, they're dumb shit at the bank that I used to bank at. I think we talked about this. So this is the whole thing is like abolish the banks, abolish the courts, abolish the police kind of shit, right? Is
Right.
that bank used to, if you didn't have your deposit in by 2 o'clock, it
Yeah,
went
you
to
were talking about this. Yeah.
the next business day,
Yeah.
except for Friday. Friday went to Monday. They were
Right.
open half a day on Saturdays, but would not process any Friday payments. They would only process Saturday payments.
Yeah.
So if you were going to overdraft your account and you put the deposit in at 3 o'clock on Friday, they would overdraft your account knowing that the money was there to actually cover it and then charge you the $35 because they didn't process Friday's payments until Monday, but they processed Saturday's payments on Saturday.
Yeah. I used to bank at First Citizens, which is it was in the news actually recently. They bought like that Silicon Valley Bank, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But their thing was they would take out the debits first and then do the credits. So if they took out the debits and you went under, and then they put the credit in like your paycheck, and if you went under zero, pop $35.
Oh
That's
my!
I found out about that shit. I fucking left that bank like that day. Yeah, and they did that shit to me. Like I had a direct deposit check go in. I had like an insurance bill or something like that, and they went under like $3, and they charged me $35, even though my check went in the same day. And they knew that because it went in every Friday. Back when I was working for somebody else. So yeah, shit, that's shady shit like that, man. It's such bullshit, dude. That
Dude,
shit gets your blood.
fuck that.
Yeah, yeah, fuck that bank. Even though I am a stockholder now, but still fuck that bank.
So on the stockholder thing, do you do the just an app for it or whatever? Like,
Yeah, so my Cash App actually you can buy stocks, and what I do is I'll read like the business headlines, like First Citizens Bank acquire SVB. So what I'll do is I'll just start like $20 on First Citizens, It happens that the day they announced that, it went up like 45%. So what I do is the next day, like after business hours, I sell it. It goes to cash in my account, and then like I just buy something else that drops, like, and then hopefully it goes up the next day. So yeah, that's how I do. I just do like day trading shit. I'm not attached to any stock because it's just a symbol on my screen. So like I buy and sell shit all the fucking time. Like if I make like a 20% hit on something, I'll fucking sell it. And then if it goes down the next day, I'll buy it again and then wait for it to go back up. And then, because let's say you put $20 on, right? And it goes up 1%. That's my math is crappy right now because it's late at night. So if you buy $100 worth of something, it goes up 10%. You made $10, right? So you sell that for $110. You have that in your cash account, and then you look through the stocks at night, see what dropped down, because most of the time they go back up the next day. Then you put that $110 on a stock to drop down, and in hopes that it goes up, and then $110, makes a percentage of whatever the stock you bought the next day goes up, and you just kind of accumulate. Sometimes it's pennies, sometimes it's dollars, but I usually go up about 3 out of 5 days a week.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yep, I just let it do shit. Like Netflix, I've bought like $20 worth of Netflix and it's worth like 30 something dollars. Yeah. That one goes up pretty constant, so I just leave it. But other shit that I just like day trade like real quick, I just don't care. So that's how I do it. It's just fun, for me. It's like buying a lottery ticket, really, almost. Except
yeah.
Sometimes
you lose, but the money's all. But there's always something there.
Yeah. But
and you're not and you're not blowing money, really.
Yeah, no. I mean, if it loses like a little bit. Like if you bet, if you put like $1 on something, and it loses 8%, you're out 8 cents. So it's not like your like heart is like hurting from all that money I lost. I mean, it's like, okay, well, But if it goes up 20%, you made 20 cents. So you made $1.20 on a dollar. Stuff like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it is legal gambling essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
But the funny thing about it is, I was damn it, I had the thought, and now I lost it.
Well, let me just say, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not take my financial advice as a way of making money. This is just what I do. Works for me.
You might have shitty luck.
Yeah, you might not have good luck if you buy something. So be
I know what I was going to say. I want to buy a stock, and I want to buy 1 share of WWE stock so I can listen.
I have some. Let me see.
No, I want it because I want to just listen in on the shareholders call.
Oh, gotcha. I get to vote all the time on stuff. I also get dividend payments quite often because I have like 100 stocks, like ranging from like $1 to like whatever 20, 30. So I get like dividend payments all the time. Sometimes it's like a couple bucks, sometimes it's like a couple cents, but I just throw it back in the pot, see what it does.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How much of WWE
is going for? Because I do own that.
About $70, I think.
Let's see. I don't have much. I only have I invested $1.46 and it's gone up 12 cents. It's gone up 8% since I've had it. It's going for $90.60 a share.
Wow. How much do you have invested?
$1.46, and I've made 12 cents. So,
and it's $90 a share. So that's not even. That's like a fucking bazillionth of a fucking share.
It's at 0.01738.534 shares. That's how much I own. Because on the Cash App, you can just buy $1 of each share. It doesn't matter. You don't have to buy whole shares. So, it's not kind of the same. It's just like not the big money when it like you get dividends and shit, but yeah, it's something to do.
So I wonder what the dividend would be on 1 share. Like $1 full
well, it
share.
depends what the percentage is, really. I don't know. Every percentage is different.
That might be interesting to look up.
Yeah,
but this has turned into a completely other episode now.
It really
has. We should probably stop here.
Yeah.
And Jason, do your shouts.
I want to shout out to Netflix for being a good stock for me, and also to everyone listening and all the Flamekeeper patrons. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So please tell your friends. We could always
Yes,
use that.
absolutely. And for me, yeah, thank you to you, Jason, for doing this. This is awesome. Of course, Flamekeeper Podcasting Network. Got to check with the business execs later to see if maybe they can sponsor a trip to this for me. Hopefully, the Flamekeeper executives can do that. It's worth a shot. Yeah, and like I said the other day, stand up for yourselves and what you believe in, because it's not Metal Monday, it's metal every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for agreeing with me on my rant about daylight savings time. Oh, that was one more thing before we go. That was another thing, dude. It's gonna suck going to this festival because Iron Maiden is gonna be starting in the fucking daytime because it's not gonna get dark till fucking what 8 o'clock,
Dude, well, no,
there.
when we started recording this,
Yeah,
it was still daylight here,
yeah.
and just a little bit. It was dark, but you could still see light in the sky, and it was around 8:30. So
Right. So I read a fact that like I think it's every 10,000 feet linear is like 30 seconds or 10 seconds of daylight. Like so, like however many 10,000 sections of 10,000 in between me and you, it takes 10 seconds for darkness to catch up to you, even though we're in the same time zone. I think I read that right. Yeah, I'll have to read that again. It's something like that. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool actually. So yeah.
I thought you were seriously going to say the thing about, like, what is it, like every 10,000 days, the Earth loses like 3 degrees.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but I do know that every time you eat a hot dog, supposedly it takes 7 minutes off your life.
Really?
Take that what you will.
Dude, I had hot dogs for lunch the other
I eat a
day.
lot of fucking hot dogs.
Dude, I had hot dogs for lunch the other day and dinner,
Yeah,
because I'm a single dude.
Yeah.
And that means I just lost like 49 years of my life. No, fuck that. Dude, the pro wrestler Yokozuna, Randy Yanawai, right?
Yeah.
Bret Hart told a story that he ate 50 hot dogs, bun and all, in one sitting.
Wow. The guys who do the July 4th hot dog eating contest, we'll see if that stat is true, because that one guy who wins every year, he should be dying any day now, really, because he eats a lot of hot dogs. He eats a lot of hot dogs, so we shall see if that factoid is true or not.
It's probably not true for the people who eat hot dog eating contests, because they're like Charles Xavier, they're mutants. Yeah. I think that's the point.
Let me Google it real quick, see what it tells me. Okay, no, it's even worse. New research from the University of Michigan suggests eating one hot dog. No, listen to this. Eating one hot dog takes 36 minutes off your life.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
okay,
this is from like I said, University of Michigan.
I had 6 hot dogs throughout the day. So holy shit.
Now, this is another one that says it's only 27 minutes of healthy life, whatever that means. So yeah, there you go, people. That's my PSA for you. If you have a death wish, just eat hot dogs, because it'll catch up quick. Basically, you eat a hot dog, you lose a Mandalorian episode of your life every time. So there you go.
Especially if it's directed by Carl Weathers.
Yes. Now, they don't take into effect that is this like with ketchup, mustard, or like anything else on it, or is this just like the plain ass hot dog, no bun, no nothing included in this study? It doesn't really say. All these pictures have mustard on it, so I'm wondering if
mustard has like no calories though.
Yeah, maybe mustard is the catalyst for this death spiral that I seem to be in without even knowing it. 36 minutes. Wow. Okay.
That's insane.
Well, next time I eat some hot dogs, I'll just there goes an hour.
Do it like the doomsday clock.
Oh yeah, that's good. That'd be good. For eating a fucking hot dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Eating the doomsday hot dog clock.
Oscar Mayer should fucking do that. That'd be awesome. By the way, I only eat
and it can be sponsored by Iron
I only
Maiden.
eat Nathan's or Hebrew National. Those are only my two of choice. I'm not a anything lesser fan. I know you're a bar S kind of guy, but
yeah, I like
that quote that you said after I eat when I want to take a shower absolutely fucking wrecked me when you told me that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the truth though, because it's dirty food. It's like eating at the truck stop.
Yes,
I love it because I've been doing it my whole life.
I'm a gas station cuisine. I'm not a hater. There's some pretty good ones out there. They're getting better.
Yeah,
dude,
that are pretty Flying good. J in the '90s was the fucking best.
Do you have Hotspot up there where you're at?
Hotspot?
Yeah, it's like a discount. It's like a
no.
The gas is like 10 cents cheaper because there's a lot of ethanol in it.
No.
Well, they're famous for we call them. They're called everyone that ate at Hotspot is called a rot dog because they're pretty bad. They're just like boiled hot dogs. You just pull it out of the water, put it in a bun. It's fucking disgusting. They don't have the rotisserie or nothing. It's just the boiled water, man. It's something. It's quite the sight.
That is fucking amazing.
It's like it used to be like $2 for $1.50. I'm sure it's not anymore, but
probably $2 for $3.
Well, I don't go to Hotspot anymore because I don't like the gas. There's too much ethanol. Stops up your fuel injectors and shit.
But, right. No, but like back in the '90s, Flying J truck stops used to be the fucking best when I would go out on trips with my dad because they had literally fucking everything. They had like the New York style pizza where it was fucking 18 inches fucking big piece. You fucking would get it. And it's like fucking like $3.
Yes.
You know, they used to have Polish, like a foot long Polish sausage on a stick. Mm-hmm. That on the rotisserie, they had fucking chicken. They had fucking everything.
Yeah.
They had chicken tenders before chicken tenders were fucking called chicken fingers.
Right. You know, shout out and mass respect to the gas stations who have a fully stocked menu at 3 a.m. Also, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
yeah.
Thornton's up here in Indiana and Kentucky usually do.
Yeah,
yeah, because most of them have kitchens in them now, and they're buffalo chicken wraps.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we're getting Sheets and what's the other one? Wawa, I think. They're closing in on this area, so I think we'll have one. I think we'll have one here in my area within the next 5 years. I'm pretty excited about it. They're slowly moving in, but
yeah. See, when it comes to bigger brands for here, we have Chevron, Marathon, and BP.
Right.
And Shell. I don't know. Do y'all have Shell there?
Yeah, I was just talking about like the store, like the convenience store chain brands, not necessarily gas.
Okay. Yeah, like so our Shell affiliate here is called Circle K.
Yeah, okay, we got those too. Yeah.
Okay. The Marathon is just usually whoever is buying into it, like Jacoby's Marathon.
Yes.
You know, shit like that. And it's kind of the same way with the Chevron that way too.
Gotcha. Well, one more thing I want to say before we wrap this up. Fellow Indian gas station owners, this is a PSA. Do not advertise you have boiled peanuts if you don't fucking have boiled peanuts. Please.
Oh, you just hurt me. You like boiled peanuts?
Or my wife. I have to go in there and tell her they didn't have any, and she gets pissed off, and I have to hear about it. So this is me pleading for a nice joyride on a Sunday in Tennessee, in particular small towns in Tennessee. Indian gas station owners, if you say you got boiled peanuts, fucking have boiled peanuts. Okay, let's wrap it up, Mark.
Yes.
This went way off the fucking rails. This is what we call going off the rails of the crazy train. With the Aussie reference playing the festival.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know where the hell we ended up, to be honest with you. We fucking wrecked and caused a mass chemical spill somewhere in Ohio soon. So. We're out in the weeds somewhere.
No shit.
All right, Mark. Well, thanks for coming on, and hope everyone enjoys this conversation about festivals and gas station cuisine. And yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. What is your favorite gas station food? We'd love to know. So
Yes, absolutely. Metal every day.
Tornadoes are good too.
Yes, they are, especially breakfast ones.
Later, everyone. Thanks. Let me stop it. Later, everybody. Thanks. Where the hell? Where is the stop button? Here he is.